Good evening, everyone, and welcome to LGE's coverage here for the Brazilian Grand Prix in Monday's Limitless One here for LFR. So, as you can see, it's a wet session to start us off with. It looks like it's going to be dry throughout the race. Sorry, just bear with me 1 second. Just going to change my audio settings. It looks like it may be a dry race, seeing as everyone seems to get out of the pits rather quickly. We've got 15 drivers at the moment. Fortunately, not looking like we're going to get a full grid tonight or anything close to, but we may get Sinos joining us later on in the qualifying session. And Lewis, obviously a Tuesday driver, just reserving for tonight. Likely he'll be in Monday next season, along with H. Bosworth, who is confirmed for next season. So he's having a guest appearance tonight in Monday and had a promotion from the Alfa Romeo team up to the Ferrari team. So, wet qualifying, Lee, and looking like it would potentially be a dry race. Hopefully this could be quite an exciting one, as it usually is in Brazil.
Yeah, I went and seemed to see that there's a few people that are kind of struggling out there at the moment, so I would indicate that it is going to be a dry race. And yeah, like as you say, people were right out the garage quite quickly, so yeah, it looks like a dry race. Looking forward to this as well. There's well, the title's already been wrapped up by Stinos, by a command in the league, to be honest. But second place is still up for grabs. It's still between Big Weir. He could jump from 4th place if he could get a win here, and Apex doesn't score a point. So 24 points between 2nd and 4th place, so there'll still be to play for here.
Yeah, that's the interesting battle for the race. Veloce doesn't look like he's going to be turning up to race. He's in 3rd place in the championship. As it stands, he's got the right to stay in Monday next season. Might have to go through the trial process that we'll have at the start of the 22 game until we start at the end of July. Those drivers, including like H. Bosworth and Stinos and BKS and Dark Stomper, they won't have to do anything. They can join if they would like to, but it's they're not going to be critiqued for what tier they go into next season. But yeah, so Veloce is hanging by a thread, literally, as he's not going to score any points today. As Cali Rob takes the provisional pole time with a 1:16.0. A lot of drivers in the 1:16s. If anyone's watching who is racing, could let us know what the conditions are going to be in the race.
Go on! He just spun it there coming out of turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
5, yeah.
Sorry, I kind of need to count here what corners what is. I forget all the bloody time. So, yeah, and I've noticed like Lewis, he went in, on his first lap. He kind of had a wee shaky moment, nearly putting it into the fire. You know the corner that Albon and Hamilton had a wee coming together?
Yes.
The one that Milan's at right now, to be honest. Yeah, coming out there. Let's see who else is on an outlaw. Crossfire's is just starting his lap right now, so I'm going to stick on board with him. Cali Rob's boots on 1:15.9. Big Weir's out.
Lee, would you be able to add Mosh Rifty as a friend and invite him, because he's got his privacy settings on? Big Weir's out, as you said, sorry. Just dealing with the normal league stuff while commentating. So Big Weir is out, did his 1:15.9. And as he said the other day, he really does struggle in the rain. So, we're just watching Cali Rob come across the line. He improves his time to a 1:15.747. And a lot of drivers will be just piling in the laps throughout this quali session. Yeah, if anyone's watching who can tell us what the weather forecast is going to be before the end of the session, that would be much appreciated. So, we still haven't had Stinos join the session. We'll double check that he is joining. As Vedran takes... Yeah, I think that is it, Lee.
Copy that.
As Vedran takes provisional pole. Sorry, we're just trying to get some drivers into the session. Apologies for being a little quiet. Crossfire Strikes goes into second place as it stands. And I'm just going to see... what the weather is like for the race. Just ask Big Weir quickly. Apologies for that. As we're watching Lewis F1, I believe, about to finish a lap. I think he is getting close to that pit wall, and he goes fourth fastest with a 1:15.8, getting up with the big boys. Liz Mango is on a out lap.
You see Harry's just finishing his lap now. Puts in a fourth place with a 1:15.758, just a fraction behind his, is that his teammate Cali Rob? Yeah, it is. I need to get my sight sorted. Jeezy peeps.
As Kem Jazz is coming across the line, set his first time, goes 11th, 1:16.6. Him in weights here in the battle for 10th place in the championship. In our final race, Apex Finley is, I didn't know Aston Martins made lawnmowers, but Apex Finley is certainly making a good go of it as he's off on his out lap. Mango has just started his lap, watched his teammate of Kem Jazz in the Williams as Stinos has joined, so we're going to have 17 drivers in this race. Would you just let Mosh know how to pick a car? I'm not sure if he will know or not. Of course we know Stinos will know, just to make sure that Lee's. We're watching Mango negotiate the infield of the circuit, turn 8 and turn 9, which is a slow uphill left-hander, and we're going into turns 14, turn 10, turn 11, and now into Young Cal of turn 12, and up the hill to the start finish. Don't brake until turn 1 now. Maybe in the wetter conditions you might make a little lift through there, but not in these conditions. It's dry enough to be able to keep it flat to the line. Goes second fastest with a 1:15.0. Crossfire Strikes in the 1:14s though, Lee. And the track seems like it's getting faster, and the rain may be getting lighter, or the track is just getting a little better. Now we've got 17 drivers in the lobby, so that's really good to see. Only 3 shy of a full grid, so we're going to have some good action on track for you tonight. We've got got Trunders, who's about to start a flying lap, along with Vedran, who's on an out lap as well. We're just waiting to see. Got Cali Rob on a lap. Stinos has retired from the session. I think you're going to have to get Mosh to retire as well, Lee. I think we've got that rule in place. Just time to put his setup on. He can do an out lap if he likes. I think there's a thing in the pre-prepared part. As just about to see Vedran start. Like we said before, Trunders is on a lap as he's coming around turn 6 and turn 7 rather tentatively. Just struggling to find the pace. As we're watching him, we're going to go down to the man in 15th place. Mojo hasn't been here for quite some time. I think the only driver in the league that is from Ukraine. So we have had our thoughts with him, and he's now back. Again, hopefully all that over there will be resolved sooner or later. We've got a yellow flag. Is Cali Rob and Mango are both out.
That's turn 3.
Interesting. So we've had a few drivers out already in this session. Mosh is on an out lap. I'm guessing you have let him know, Lee.
Yep.
Would you DM it him as well, please? Just copy and paste it if you must. So yeah, Yo-Yo, glad to see him back. I'm sure Lee will shadow my words on that one. Hopefully that will get resolved in the future. But before then, or just to help with it, as you might have seen on the channel, we've got the event coming up in September, so a little while to go. In about 3 months' time, the Spa 720, the F1 endurance race, 400% races in our usual Formula 4 format. So if you want to join that, or you're in another league you think they might want to join, there's 4 or 3 potential slots, including LFR and I think LSR. Looking like they're going to be doing it as well as Mosh is back into the pit lane. So that should be rather exciting coming up in a few months' time. So a little while to wait for that. It's going to take some organising. That's why we're starting quite early, just to get that all up and running. So we've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, Lee. The weather looks like it has got slightly better. And I think it'll probably be a dry race, Lee. So it'll be the last race of the year. Will look like they'll have free choice.
Yeah, it's always a bit more exciting when the driver's got free choice. As well, sometimes mediums could be the better tyres to go on at the start, but maybe a safety car might end up coming out at the start, and then that could end up giving other drivers a chance. Who knows?
Yeah. So we've got Vedran on a lap. We've got 1 minute and 55 left on the clock. Of course, it's still quite a quick lap time in the wet here. It's such a short circuit into Lagos, but it always brings out some fantastic racing. And as we've only got about a minute and a half left on the clock, every driver is out on the track, Lee. Every driver is out on a lap. Yo-Yo is the only driver to start a lap as of yet, so he's going to be the last man to cross the line. We've got a Red Bull, which is just about to start his lap. I said Yo-Yo. So he's going to be the last man. We've got a Mercedes, a Milan Massimo. He's going to be the first man to cross the line. He might go for a second attempt. He's done a 1:16.2, but he did go to the pit wall, so he's not going to have the optimal line. Who have we got next, Lee?
Apex next. Let's see what he's away to put in. And he lost his out by 3 seconds.
Stayed where he is. Gamer, I think he's going to go for another lap.
Yeah, it would be better to go for another lap.
Got Chem Jazz up next. 45 seconds left on the clock. Sorry, no, it wasn't. It was Crossfire Strikes who takes a provisional pole, or extends his provisional pole as Chem crosses the line with a 59. He was just over his last lap time. Got an Alpha Tauri of Waitsy, who may go for another attempt, as he will, as he was quite far up on his time. Zayek is in the pit lane. We've got Trunders, who probably will be the last man to make it to the line before the checkered flag is out, so he may be the last man to go for another attempt, which I think he is going to, and he was up on his time as well. We've got Yo-Yo's crossing the line, goes 14th. He's going to be the last man actually to be able to do one more lap. but I think he might be going slowly. The checker flag is now out. Lewis and Zayek cannot improve, but everyone else can, and everyone else is on a lap by the looks of things. Koitsgamer has invalidated his time. The Aston Martin has just dived into the pit lane, and Milan Messino crosses the line, stays 12th. We've got a Red Bull of Vedran being followed closely by Crossfires, I think. Goes up to second, and Crossfires improves to a 1:14.7. We've got a Williams coming up behind him, but he's going into the pits. Is Kem Jazz, and now we've got Waitsy, who's coming up to the line. He's got a 1:16.461 to beat, and goes up to fifth with a 1:15.349 and puts himself on the third row, as we've got a Ferrari. An Alfa. Oh no, we have got a Ferrari of H. Bosworth coming to the line. Goes seventh with a 1:15.666. So he may not have a good race once the lights go out. As Trunders is into the pit lane. Yo-Yo Mayo with the last man to set a time. 16.641 to beat. And I think I might have got that wrong actually. 16.512 at the end. That's the end of qualifying. Crossfire Strikes is going to take pole position for the final round of the season, and Vedran is on the front row. The champion is on the back row, and will now actually be crowned champion at the end of this race. It's Apex Finley's last race as champion, but it looks like a very quick grid at the front. We've got Big Weir in the top 10 as well. Obviously crashed out at the start. I'm quite excited for this race, though.
It's going to be a spicy one, I think. It's three tyre choice. Everybody's mixed up a wee bit. It's not just the fastest drivers up there at the front. Some are at the back as well. So yeah, it's going to be a bit spicy. I'm expecting quite a few overtakes at the start, possibly within the next first couple of laps. I'd say going to be a lot overtaking, I think.
Yeah, so quickly, Crossfire Strikes is on pole with Vedran in second, Mango is third, Apex Finley is fourth, fifth is Waitsy, sixth is Koitsgamer, H. Boswell is seventh, Lewis is eighth, Calirom is ninth, 10th is Big Weir, Chemjazz is 11th, 12th is MFC Trunders, Milan Massimo is in 13th, Yo-Yo is in 14th, 15th is Zayek, Mosh is 16th, and Stinos is starting 17th and last. I'm amazed I got all those done, so we're going to go into the race and we'll see how...
Round of applause!
And we'll see how what the weather is doing. But because a lot of drivers came out quite quickly, my suspicion is it's going to be dry. I didn't see a message from Big Weir, or did I? Was there a message from Big Weir? I don't think there was. So he must have been a bit preoccupied. It's a dry race, Lee. So, well, dry race at the start. We don't know what's going to happen. But it's looking like this is going to be a interesting finale. So we're going to have the 17 drivers. We're going to have free choice for everyone. So there might be a bit of a mix-up in the strategy, especially in the top 10 more than usual. And of course, this was going to be the last race we could see in Monday or Tuesday with the old tyre rule. But not the case, as it rained at the end. So it's almost like we're skipping to 22. Already with that one, so we've got 10 seconds left on the clock before we get the formation lap underway. They're just sorting out their strategies for the race. I think it's mainly a two-stop here. One stop is possible, but a lot of people do a two-stop, especially if there are safety cars involved.
I would probably still say that one stop would be better, but that's me. I'm quite how should I put it? Crap when it comes to pit strategies.
So, it's not really a mix-up, Lee. There's only 3 drivers on the medium tyres. It's Vedran, Mango and H. Bosworth. Every other driver is on the soft tyre. There's 14 drivers on the soft compound of tyre. So, I was expecting to see a symphony of colours of whites, yellows and reds, Lee, and that hasn't been the case.
I wasn't expecting to see any hards, just mainly softs and mediums, to be honest. It's one thing I've noticed about this game, to be honest, is since
The hards are not very good in this one.
No, they're not. The hards are quite terrible in this game, I think. It's a big difference.
They're only. I find they're only okay once you get into the stint a little bit, and then they're all right. But at the start, they're not great.
Yeah, like they take like a good like handful of laps to like, get going.
Yeah.
Properly.
So, yeah, that's a quick formation. I said it was a short lap around here. So we'll get our usual position change. Let's see what the order is doing in the first lap. As I said, we got the Alpine and Stinos on the back row alone in 17th place. So we'll have to wait and see. We've got Iggy quite chatty in the comment section, hoping to get into Monday next season. Of course, as I said, we've got the 6 automatic promotions from Monday and Tuesday, or people staying in Monday. And the other 14 drivers are going to have to fight it out for their place over 3 weeks. We'll have to determine how that is going to go. We've got Stinos lining up on the back row. We're here for the final race of the season. We started in mid-January, and we're now at round 20 here for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We've got 5 red lights, and we're away for Monday's Limitless 1. And Vedran looks like he's got a bit of a decent start, and Crossfires is going to have to try and cut him off as we go into turn 1, the Senna S. And it looks like Mango might try and go round the outside and now on the inside, but he isn't able to get the move done. There was a bit of wheel banging. He's lost time to the Red Bull driver, and now he's got Waitsy right behind him, who's going to try and look to the outside. We've got a Mercedes going on the inside of an Aston Martin there, 3 wide. It looked like Koitz Gamer was going to try and go for the move, but he hasn't been able to do so. There's 4 places up for Yo-Yo Mayo, who's up into 10th place, as we see Waitsy trying to get close to Mango in 3rd place. So we'll try and get a bit of a better angle, and we've got Lewis and Callirov side by side as they go through turn number 9 and up towards turn 10, as we are in turn 10, and Crossfires has gained a big lead on the front run, on his second place rival of Vedran. That's been a pretty good first lap, Lee. Lee, is your mic muted?
Sorry, yep, it was. I was like that. I was started on board with Stinos there, and he got quite a great launch off the start, but Zayek, unfortunately, directly in front of him, didn't get a good launch. I think he hit into the back of him, which slowed him down a little. And then I think it was Stinos, H. Bosworth, and Zayek later on at turn 4 went 3 wide.
As Finley went really wide there through turn 5, and he's now got Lewis right on his gearbox as Callirov goes quite wide there, almost a bit of contact there between the Aston Martin and Ferrari. Is there a lunge from Finley here? There is a lunge, and that gap gets squeezed for the Aston Martin driver. Is he going to go for it again into Young Cal? No, as we go now power up the hill towards turn 1, and we've got Yo-Yo who's round, and I think that is at Young Cal. It is at Young Cal, and he's now down in 14th and now going to be 15th as Trunders is going to get past. I don't think he's got any wing damage, he's just lost a lot of time. And Stinos is in the pits. And Milan Massimo has made a big error as well, Lee. But we've got a big train of cars here from 3rd place, actually. Waits, he's so close. There's contact between the Red Bull and the Alpha Tauri. Just going to wait and bide his time, as we've got Callirov as well trying to go for the overtake, but Apex Finley might be going for it. Is he going to go for the bomb again into turn 10? He is, but he's ever so subtle about it as we now come around turn 11 and down the hill into Young Cali. He may go to the inside at Young Cali is, and he gets up into 6th place, and on the power has now claimed that position, but The Ferrari will get the DRS back on him. I'm not sure if he's going to have DRS from the car ahead. He is, as he goes towards the inside. We've got the other Aston Martin of Big Weir trying to get into the fight. It looks like Big Weir is going to go down the inside, is he? Or not? Is he side by side with his Aston Martin teammates? They now come out Curva de Sol and down the Retta Raposta and down towards turn 4. And there's 4 cars here, fighting for that 6th place. And it looks like Big Weir has now got himself up into 6th place. That might be one for moments of the week, Lee.
Oh, definitely. Cali Rob, big loser in that big battle there. So yeah, he's going to be wanting to get right back up there as soon as possible. Oh, and Moshi is retired.
Safety car deployed. Oh, hold your breath. What is everyone going to do here, Lee? They could maybe do a medium, maybe? Would that be a good shout?
I'm holding my breath. I think possibly even a double soft here for some of these medium runners. As you see, Waitsy is into the pits.
And
so
crossfires. Big Weir stays out. I think this is going to be a bit of a mixed bag here, Lee. It's just at that point in the race where it's a bit 50-50 whether you piss or not.
Oh, Waitsy's on the hards compound.
He could go to the end. But as we said just a few moments ago, the hard tyres are really not a very good race tyre until you get sort of a quarter of way through your stint. Is when they really start becoming productive.
Yeah, so it is going to be a tough one. Seen quite a few people on the medium tyres at this moment. They'll probably be going on to the softs again near the end. About, say, 25, I would say, 20, 25.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
So, now that we don't expect anyone else to come into the pits, we could have a wee rundown of the grid at this moment. So we've got Mango in first place on 4 lap mediums.
He's up 2 places.
Yeah. Oh, not bad. Goetz Gamer on the softs in second place with Dran and third place on the mediums. And then we've got Big Weir, Lewis, Kemjas and ML1 on the softs. Each Bosworth and Crossfire on the mediums in 8th and 9th. Waitsy and Fresh Hearts. Ooh, Goetz Gamer getting a bit close to Mango there. So yeah, Apex on the fresh mediums, same with Cali Rob and Trunders. We've got Yo-Yo on them fresh softs. He'll be possibly doing a double soft. I'm not sure if he's been on a different set of tyres yet. So there is Zayek and Stinos at the back on the mediums. And Zayek's pit again.
It's interesting. I think he'll catch up to the back of the pack, will he? It'll be close.
Oh, definitely.
Actually, yeah, they're not too far back, so let's see what Stinos does as well. That's going to be actually really exciting to see how far up the field he can get. Down to 16 in this race of 17. We're on lap 6 of 36 in this finale of Monday's Limitless 1. I think me and Lee, just for a minute after the race, Lee's been with me for a lot of the season. We'll have a chat about probably Monday and Tuesdays. It will be the last race until the next game. Lee, it's been... I was going to talk about it for a minute. We'll have to do it if there's another safety car. So safety car is ending. And of course, SSL Mango will be dictating the pace. 5-second penalty for causing a collision there between Waitsy and Apex Finley. So that will definitely go to the stewards after the race. We'll have to go to the front though to see where Mango is going to go. He goes now as we get ourselves underway, ignoring yellow flags. 5-second penalty. 5-second penalty for severe collision for Stinos as we go down into turn 1. And we've got this parade of cars. And Big Weir has had a little nudge there from the back by Lewis. And it looks like he's going to be under threat from Lewis. Is Vedran. And Coix moves to the inside to try and break the toe as we go into turn 4. Waitsy is up the inside there of H. Bosworth. We've got Apex who's fallen down the order now, trying to get past his fellow admin in the Ferrari. Goes round the outside at turn number 6 and up towards turn 7, and the two Ferraris are side by side as Calirob now goes through.
Crossfire and Milan side by side, and is he going to manage to get the move done? He is. Crossfire manages to get the move done and move up into 7th place there. That was a great battle there.
For some reason, Stinos is 28 seconds back now, and at the back of the field is really struggling in the final race of the season. We've got the Aston Martin and the AlphaTauri of Apex Finley and Waitsy, as Apex now has to dive into the pit lane. And Waitsy moves up into 9th place.
And Calirob manages to get the move done, turn 1. But Waitsy will have the DRS.
Not yet, he doesn't. Got another lap.
Oh no, he does. Good think, good shouting. I forgot about that.
See Trunders trying to sneak up the inside of the Ferrari. Wasn't able to do so.
I'm expecting, I would say, keep an eye on Big Weir. I think he could be a way to do a move on Vedran. Oh, that's Apex just got out just behind Stinos there.
So at the moment, it's looking like a bit of a 7-car train with a very slight gap back to Milan Massimo. Vedran's just out of that DRS window. He's going to have a really good turn 1 lead to try and get himself back in it. With
Big Weir's going for a move on Vedran there.
Oh, Lewis!
And Vedran there.
Lewis loses some front wing there. That was for sure. As Chemjazz and Crossfires are going to try and get past now, and Chem is going up the inside. Crossfires might try and go up the inside of the pair of them. No, goes round the outside and then up the inside of Lewis and moves up into 6th place. So Coix Gamer is keeping Mango very honest at the moment, though.
Yeah, these soft tyres are proving to be still be a bit of an advantage at the moment, but they are both on 8-lap hold, so they'll be starting to lose their rubber and then losing grip. That's the word. Jeez,
there we go. It's the last race of the season, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to give us a little bit of slack. Zayek got very close to the back of the Ukrainian of Yo-Yo, as we've got Coix now. Got DRS, goes from the outside to the inside, takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix as we go into the Senna S and moves up into 1st place. We've got Lewis in the pits, of course. As I said, he had front wing damage, and it looks like he's going to get himself a wing change, and Mango has lost the position, but he's going to try and fight back as we've got a yellow flag in the background there. Crossfire strikes. Looks like he's had an incident with Calirob, and Coix Gamer stays in the lead.
Has he got any damage? Yes, he has. Crossfire has got damage. It is not going well for the Haas team today.
No, it certainly isn't. And it's really been a case for Crossfires this season, sort of lacking just getting to the end without an incident. But it looks like that's lightened his day again as we're watching the top 4 lead. Chem Judge just on the back, just out of DRS range, but the top 4 have all got DRS, or top 3 of the top 4 have all got DRS, shall I say. And is Big Weir going to go for this as Mango goes around the outside of Coix Gamer? I'm sure Big Weir is going to be thinking about his own line here through the Senna S and tries to get himself a really good line, but Coix Gamer almost holds him up a little bit. DRS for Coix and for Big Weir. And Mango looks like he's out of juice, as well as Big Weir in terms of battery. Coix game is looking pretty good on the battery front. Crossfire Strikes is out and DNF'd in the pits. So that won't be a safety car, just a yellow flag. His teammate has carried on. But the top four, Lee, is getting very spicy with 2 medium runners and 2 soft runners involved.
And top 5 haven't pitted yet. Same with Milan and Harry as well.
Yeah.
In 8th and 11th. So, will they be thinking about a pit stop anytime soon or not? I mean, you could say the soft runners will be most likely coming in within the next, say, 5
Sorry,
laps.
Lee. Big Weir is going up the inside of Coix Gamer. He went for a late lunge there, but Coix was able to match him on the brakes and is hold on to that second place. But for how much longer? As we go down the Retta Reposta for the 12th time into turn 4, he gets squeezed to the outside. Does the Northern Irishman, but he holds on to second place. Sorry, Lee.
Oh, sorry.
Milan and Trunders.
Trunders has just managed to get past Milan there with the aid of the DRS. But, brain fart.
Oh, Milan's going for it once again. The Alpha and the Merc are side by side as we go through turn 9 and up the hill towards turn 10 as we now go back down into the dip of the apex of turn 10 and through turn 11 down the hill once again to Young Cal. This Interlagos circuit really is like a roller coaster as we go into the last braking zone of the lap, and Trunders has not got himself a good exit, and that's not what you need. And at the front, Big Weir is going to try and go for it again. His inside line was almost blocked off, goes up the inside of the Mercedes driver. They make contact once again. They're really are getting their elbows out and gloves off in the top 4 for these top positions, Lee.
Yeah, well, Big Weir, he'll be wanting that win so that he could secure that second place in the championship standings. So he's given it his all, and unfortunately Mango has went and got himself a 3-second time penalty. Oh, that could cost him the win here.
Bear me a second, ladies and gents, my timing screen has gone all over the shot. Hopefully we'll get it back. Ron Big Weir at the moment, who is in 3rd place. There we go, he's come back, I think, to normal now. Apologies for that. Mango is just starting to get away. It's now gone away from us as well, the standards. He's starting to get away from Coix Gamer, and Big Weir is going to want to try and get past and actually then fight for second place. Time penalty for Mango.
I think what the best thing these two guys should do right now is work together instead of battling it out, as they are both going for it here. But Big Weir has just managed to make it past into second place, and now he is going to hunt down Mango for P1. Oh, as you see, Trunders and Milan are side by side at turn 5 here. Going up into turn 6 at the hill.
Still side by side, and
is it time penalty for Apex? And they're still side by side here.
Wow,
and
here we go.
Trunders has got the inside line here. Milan a little bit ahead, about half a car length. And Milan, they're still
it goes up the
yeah,
they're still going up the inside.
Oh.
I think they want that number 1 spot for the 4th. And now H. Bosworth is getting involved as well. And the Red Bull and Yo-Yo tries to go at the inside, but H. Bosworth's trying to hold on, tries to get good traction, but there's contact between Yo-Yo and H. Bosworth. But Yo-Yo moves up to 9th place. Mango is into the pit lane. The 2 soft runners are out in front at the moment and have not pit as of yet. They're definitely going for that 1 stop leg.
Definitely, I think they'll probably be staying out another. Oh, Yo-Yo got on the curb a bit too much there at turn 3 and nearly sent it into the wall on the outside. Yeah, so the top two there, top three, sorry, will be definitely going for that one stop, I would imagine. Another, say, 3 laps possibly. At most, they'll be aiming for without softs.
Well, Cali Rob is now caught up to this front three as well, Lee, and he looks like he's the driver in the strongest position in terms of tyres.
Yeah, he certainly is. His tyres are 5 laps younger and better than the rest at the moment.
In the top 4, yeah. And Waits, he's not too far behind. He said those hard tyres do struggle to get themselves up to a decent temperature. Coit's gamer. Oh, is this contact there? The door was open and then the door was closed. Oh. Coits has gone into the wall. Front wing has been lost from the Mercedes driver. He's struggling to get it into reverse to back up and get back on track. That's the worst place on the circuit. You want to be getting yourself some damage. That is certainly going to have to go to the stewards, Lee. It looked like the door was left open, and Big Weir did look like he kind of shut it a little bit.
I think that was. I did see a little bit of lag, but I'm not sure. I think that's one for later.
That certainly
I think we'll just say noted at the moment.
Yeah, it has been noted by the stewards as Kem Johnson now got himself up into 10th place. He's in the fight with Waitsy. And at the moment, Lee, Big Weir is on course for 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship as Mango has left the session, Lee.
On it.
And hopefully we'll be able to get him back in again. The top 3 are very, very close together. So we've had Mango in the pits. Somehow he's lagged out the session, we think. As Vedran now might go for the lead. It depends whether Big Weir tries to hold on. He does. And it was almost a bit of a Max Verstappen kind of push off the track there, but not to the extremities of a Max Verstappen, of course. But it was a little bit argy-bargy there between the Red Bull and the Aston Martin as we come down into turn 8 and this long and quite arduous turn 8 turn 9, sorry, as we go into turn 10 and now down turn 11 and into Young Cat. Say again?
Corners on this track. Feels like it sometimes.
It's 15 corners on this track.
Oh.
As Big Weir comes into the pits, he's going to go on to the medium tyre now. Getting a little bit of lag there, I think, from the...
What the... What? Wait, what? What the...
Okay, ladies and gents, sorry you had to see that. It was a lovely F1 2021 glitch. I'm going to miss this game as we're going to have to work out the order from this. I think Lewis has just got past Big Weir and moves up into 12th. I think he's
what the
13th place. Iggy Combo is laughing in the comments. I'm not too sure who's in the lead. Coit's Gamer says he's in the pits. He's not in the pits. I'm not too sure what's going on.
What the hell's just... This game.
I'm not too sure. Vedran looks like he's staying out. Stinos has now left the session as well. Lee, do we make a fresh lobby, red flag it, and do a 25% race? Because this lobby looks like it's a bit glitched. Iggy, what do you think? We could do it now if we backdate it a lot.
Hashtag this game.
I think we should red flag it.
Right.
Yeah, Iggy's saying red flag it as well. Oh, as Milan Massimo goes through into 10th place. Yeah, Lee, I think call a red flag. I think this lobby's very, very, very glitched. I'm not too sure what's going on.
Right. I'll put the message out. Does it not seem like it's coming back though? Right now.
Yeah, we'll give it another lap or two. If not, we'll
Yeah.
just backdate the laps. We've got Stinos though. If we can get Stinos an invite, it's the only problem is we've got these drivers who've left and not come back. Which is a little bit of a problem. We'll carry on for the minute then. We won't red flag it just yet. The top two are very close together. Cameron will have to pit again. Surely these drivers will go on to the softs. Yeah, Lee, I think red flag it, mate. It's all over the place.
Is
So
it?
hard. Yeah, it's so hard to keep track. We'll just do a 25%. It'll be about 18 laps. Yeah, so we'll just backdate the laps in a minute. I think we'll keep the stream live though, Lee. Not do two streams tonight. We'll just keep the one. We'll just have a chat about season 1 and season 2 for a minute when they get that sorted out.
Okay.
Mosh and Crossfires cannot join as they retired really a long time ago.
Yeah.
Everything else is fine. So we'll stay in the stream, ladies and gents. We're going to backdate the lap. I think we'll go to. Yeah, it's all over the place. So, yeah, so the red flag is now been shown. So, yeah, as this fortunately this lobby is all over the place. I think it worked fine last. I'm not sure who we get. Should I do the lobby, Lee?
Mhm.
Actually, no, I can't do the lobby, can I? Because I'm streaming.
So we'll just take it from lap 16, yeah?
Yeah, so if you just send, you can tell us what the order is afterwards as well. If you just send that in the admin chat. So, ladies and gents, we'll have a few minutes, probably up to something like 10 minutes or so until we get the second half of the race underway after this red flag. So, Lee, you okay to talk, or are you still a little bit busy?
I could speak. Just give me 2 moments. And there we go. Now I'm just waiting on a skin fight.
That's lap 17, bud. Or is that just when lap 17 started?
That's the end of
Okay.
lap 16.
Okay, so, before we talk about anything else, Lee, would you like to tell everyone what the grid is going to be for the race?
So, the grid shall be Big Weir, Vedran, Cali Rob, Waitsy, Trunders, Milan Massimo, Yo-Yo, H. Bosworth, Mango, Chemjazz, Lewis, Koyx Gamer, Stinos, Apex, and then Zayak.
Okay, so, you say Big Weir on pole, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. And of course, with a red flag, and we'll have it anyway, and it is actually a red flag rule, so we're not breaking any rules. As we've already got an invite, so we'll join now. Yeah, so, red flag, Lee, of course, you get a free tyre choice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we will have another mandatory stop, of course, crucially, at 25%, so that is going to mix it up. A lot of drivers did still have to stop. Yeah, we're going from lap 16 for Dran, is how we're doing that. So, we'll let everyone know what's going on. So, Lee, have you got anything that you could... what's your biggest takeaway from Season 3 for both days? Obviously, commentating sort of half the races on Monday and racing and all the races on Tuesday.
Well, I would certainly say that the level of competition in both leagues has got better. Like, it's this pace of the drivers in here alone has improved quite a bit over the season. And I'm seeing myself sometimes struggling to get up into the points. Fair enough, switch the wheel, but no excuse really.
Yeah. So, no, definitely. The other things I'd like to say, which we have been saying for quite a while, obviously from last week, is Tuesday commentary's been fantastic all season long. Yeah, from Monday, I have to admit, Monday's dropped off a little bit at the end of the season. I think because the championship was wrapped up from Stinos so early. I think some people just naturally lost a little bit of interest.
It's because I've not been here as much, and I do apologise, fans. I do apologise out there for all the Scottish lovers out there that love hearing my lovely voice. But it's still been good. Like there's been close battles all season.
Yeah.
Like the qualifying alone, for instance, I've seen like the top 13 be within a second of each other, and that at times, and it's just incredible that everybody could be that close.
Yeah. Bit of controversy, Lee. We just had Iggy say I'm a good Lee replacement.
Oh. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, cupcake.
So who are we waiting for, Lee? Sorry, my phone's actually died. So how many did we have at the red flag? Was it 15? Is that memory right?
15, yes, you are correct.
So we're just waiting for one more. Which I'm not sure who that is. Is it Stinos by any chance?
Stinos. It'd be the Stinos.
So we're just waiting for Stinos. And of course he had a bit of a shocking start to the race, Lee. Now he's right back into it again, but just at the back.
He's got a chance to redeem himself. And there we go. Invite has been... Another line's been sent, so he should join.
Just give him a quick tag in the Discord. if that's okay. So, if you're just joining us, we have started the race. You want to watch back on the stream? We've done the first half. The lobby was a little bit glitchy in terms of the standings graphed on the screen that you see, and drivers lagging out and things. So it was about half distance. So we red flagged, and we're going to do a 25% race to complete the Grand Prix. And we were just talking about this race and next season, which is starting at the end of July. It's going to be, as I said, our shortest calendar to date, 16 races. I think it'll be quite nice. A little bit shorter, so hopefully we'll have more people staying around. So hopefully we're just waiting for that count to turn to 15 instead of 14 for the 15 drivers. Just keeping an eye on that. So next season hopefully will be good. I can confirm with you now we'll have a season 5 as well, so we'll do the whole of F1 22 and then we'll see how we go from there. We've got 15 drivers now, so it looks like Stenos is in the session, so just waiting for Chemjazz to sort out the grid. It could be Chemjazz's last race for the foreseeable future. I said last week for commentating last season. Last week, his last commentary of the season. So we're just waiting for them to get underway. Of course, it'll be a standing start on the restart after this red flag. 15 drivers left. Looking on course at the moment, Lee, but this would have hindered him for Big Win maybe to get that second place in the Drivers' Championship, which we've now lost a driver. I'm not sure who was that, Lee? Okay, I've got it on the track map at the moment.
I have no idea. Stenos?
If you go into your recently played invites, so you'll be able to find out who it is from there, because it'll be the only person that you can invite.
It's Jason.
Is it?
Yep, that ain't good.
He wasn't the host, was he?
Oh, he's resetting his internet real quick.
Okay.
He was lagging like a mofo.
So, we'll just wait for Jason to turn up. So, yeah, we'll have the Moments of the Week video out tomorrow night, so check that out. We've got some social races going on for the next couple of weeks. Some might be streamed, they might all be streamed, they might not be streamed, we're not too sure, so just keep an eye out for some content. There might be in the Moments of the Week videos, just as some POVs for drivers. You'll have to wait and see. There is going to be a video coming out of the schedule up till the end of November for LGE in total, with LFR, LSR and our special event starting, or the first one that you know about is the Spa 720, hoping to do a F1 22 special event, a Assetto Corsa a special event, and a GT7 special event as well. Hopefully we have a GT7 one already, so we'll do a second one of that and we'll see how that goes, but definitely the Spa 720, which will be for charity. So if you do want to join, or if you are going to be watching us, there'll be quite long streams of races, and hopefully you'll be able to help us out with giving to charity for the British Ukrainian Fund, I think. I'm not too sure, I'll find out a little later on. So of course we'll still have our Thursday streams. Lee, this Thursday, home Grand Prix, sprint format, British Grand Prix. I'm excited. And you've heard it here first, we've got British Grand Prix on Thursday, sprint.
Yes!
Do you want some other news?
What?
I've heard it here first. Not everyone will know watching the stream, but you've heard it here first.
Exclusive?
This person, exclusive, the person who is joining Iggy Combo in the commentary box on Thursday, Steve's back.
Ooh.
Mr. Steve, who used to be with Jonah on Tuesday in Season 2, so he's coming back. He said he can do this week. I don't know if he can do next week until Jonah comes back, but it's someone who's going to be with Iggy this week in the sprint format. So Seb heard it first. Great for him to be back. But yeah, still going to have Thursday races all the way up into July. Another spoiler alert, we're going to do the last race in Formula 4 on 21 after 22 comes out. So it's just a last hurrah a week after the game comes out. And we'll see how we get on with that. I'm not going to see how I get on with my space on my thing. I might have to sacrifice it for a week to do the final race. And then obviously we've got a couple of weeks break and we'll be back with you in a couple of weeks after that at the end of July to do our 16 race calendar over 17 weeks with a week break in the middle before the FIFA World Cup, which I can't wait to watch. Lee can't wait to it to be over after what happened earlier in the week. Yes, get in there, Ukraine, get in there, Wales. Sorry, Lee, just had to be said.
Go beep yourself.
But I'm assuming you're going to be a Welsh supporter for the World Cup, yes?
No. Whoever's against England, that's the rules. That's the code.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I always find that the Welsh, not so much the Welsh, but the Scottish, always have this such resentment for English people. I think it's because we can just speak the language properly. I think.
Really? Is that the route you're going? Because I can tell you this right now. Scottish people are technically bilingual. Sucker. Speak two languages.
Ah, yeah, there you go. So, Iggy just said, what happens when Wales plays England? Just be supporting Wales, yeah. But what happens if, England gets knocked out and Wales is still in? Are you going to support Wales?
Nah, I just lost interest in.
Just lost interest. So,
I do like to watch the World Cup and that now and again, but no, it's just if it's on, I'll watch it.
Do you know what I love to watch?
What is that?
The third and final game of the Euros, whoever Scotland plays. That was a great game.
You were so close. You were so close. Just out of grasp, though, was it?
You still owe me a game on FIFA later.
Oh, you're just begging to be dusted again.
Right. Anyway, get back to F1. So, Baku this weekend. It's race week. It is race week. It's Baku this weekend. Excited?
It's going to be fun.
You're a Baku fan?
Yeah, no. It's an alright track. Not my favourite, but...
Controversial, ladies and gentlemen. Controversial. I think they've all been good since 2017 onwards. Controversial.
It's a good track, but it's not my favourite.
Whoever's watching in the comments at the moment, Baku, yes or no? Like the track? Don't like the track? Reasons why?
I'm just not really a fan of street circuits, to be honest. I mean, I do like the big straight. I mean, there's plenty of chance to overtake there, so there's that, but just these street circuits, not really a fan of them. Like Monaco, Singapore, even Jeddah, to be honest.
Right then.
Will be you a fan of it?
I do like Baku. I think the week after that, or the fortnight after Baku, it's going to be Canada once again, isn't it? First time in 3 years.
Oh, yeah. From that controversial moment.
Controversial moment. Was that the last time?
I think so, if I remember right. Vettel and Hamilton.
Yeah, he did deserve a penalty though, didn't he?
No, we're not going on that. We're not getting on that. Nope.
It's alright, ladies and gents. He's Mr. Beatty here is just an anti-Hamilton fan. Like anything that's got anything involved with him, it's always his fault. So, just so you're always aware on that one. He can't win an argument.
Oh, Bill Honky.
All right then. Well, actually, let's see. Right, ready?
Right.
Brazil 2021.
What was that again?
Max turn 4. Right here.
Max at turn 4. Oh, right, yeah. I would say it's 70-30. I would say Verstappen's fault.
Does anyone notice how he's put some blame on? Oh, we keep losing. Who's that we just lost now? Are we going to get going anytime soon, or who's just left? Who's just left?
I shall do a wee tally and see. It is Mango. What you then, Mango? Get in your car. Let's get going. Right, so we've lost Mango. He kind of joined for some reason.
Okay. Sorry about this, ladies and gents. Just seeing what when we're actually going to get underway. I'm not too sure. Who's the host, Lee? 'Cause I can't actually see. Is that ready? Have we had a readying up message, or is people just readying up, Lee? Or this is not good.
I don't know. I've not seen a ready up message.
It looks like we're all readied up by Cam. It looks like we're getting underway, so hopefully Cam's
It's Milan we're waiting on.
sorted it out. So we're back underway. We've got 18 laps to go in this race. Of course, we can't have the original lap count. We're going to go from 1 to 18. Fortunately, Mango is now not in the session. Just to remember, guys, if you are watching, to remember your setups for the race.
Or you'll be as slow as Harry. That's what Apex said, not me.
I was about to say it was Apex that said it, not you.
Right.
So, have we got the grid that it's supposed to be, Lee? Just double check or not. Be worried about that.
Solid phone.
We'll have to see in a minute. We're just waiting for the drivers to do their setup. Someone's already readied up for some reason, which I think people are not going to be very happy about.
There is one person out of place.
Who's out of place?
Koi.
Oh.
No, actually no. Sorry, he is in the correct place. as that was took just after he had an incident.
Ah.
So,
Okay. Yeah, so we've got 14 left. We'll have a look, Lee, at the tyres for the race. What is everyone on? About the same again. We've got 4 mediums and the rest are on soft tyres. So 10 are on softs, 4 on mediums. Got 18 laps to go, 14 drivers left. Almost like a bit of a sprint to happen, Lee. And hopefully...
I think the soft tyre is going to be the better option. But mediums, if there is a safety car lap 1, just with getting restarted and everything, it could possibly be perfect for the medium runners to just jump softs.
Maybe. I'm just watching Zayek come round the final corner onto the start finish. We've got Big Weir lining up in the pole position slot to start first place after the red flag. We've got Apex down in 13th league. He's got no points at the moment. If we could get a standings up for how it's looking right this second, our live standings, Big Weir would be sitting in second place. But we've got 18 laps for that all to change. We've got Zayek lining up on the back row. He now has. We've got Big Weir on pole after the red flag. We've got 5 red lights as we restart this Brazilian Grand Prix. And we're away with Koix Gamer getting a good launch, getting to those mediums. He might take the lead. We've got Vedran now actually getting a really good launch on Big Weir and moved up into second place. And is now, Cali Rob has moved up and Big Weir's dropped 3 places at the start. We've got drivers in the background fighting for position. Milan Massimo is going to go up the inside of Waitsy into turn 4 as Waitsy takes the Verstappen line at turn 4 and loses a hell of a load of places. He might get himself a time penalty for going so far off the track. No, he doesn't, fortunately for him, and it's all gone wrong for Big Weir in the Aston Martin. Sorry, Nick, go on.
No, it was Zayek nearly went into the back of Stenos there with just the chain reaction of everyone braking going into turn 7, I think it was. And yeah, he nearly managed to gain a position from it on Stenos.
As Koix Gamer is in the lead of this race at the moment. As we go on to lap number 2.
Here's Milan trying to go around the outside of Big Weir at turn 1 and doesn't make it stick.
There's a Hassan Lewis that's round. He was alongside Chemjazz, I think, or Yo-Yo, something like that. It's Chemjazz and Stinos are side by side as they go down towards turn 4. Sorry, no, it's Yo-Yo. Apologies as they go through turn 5 now, still side by side. So they're going to climb up the hill and into turn 6 and 7. And Stinos gets up into 8th place.
Oh, and Milan's managed to make it past Big Weir here.
Yeah.
The medium compounds aren't really helping them at this moment. But
oh, it's Trunders. Almost loses it there. Sorry, Lee.
With the aid of DRS, should be able to help Big Weir along with that away to come into play as soon as they cross the start finish line.
Yeah.
And it's about
always Milan has got a bit out of shape and then actually slows Big Weir right down with that. He does get the DRS, but he's got Trunders right behind him. He's also going to have DRS as Milan goes to the inside. Big Weir goes to the outside, going to try and brake later than the Mercedes. They go side by side through turn 4 and 5. Big Weir now looking like he's just going to get ahead as we ride on board with Trunders. Chemjazz gets himself a 3-second time penalty as Milan now lunges to the inside. Big Weir is forced to give the space as we go around turn 9 and up towards turn 10. And Trunders seeking out a move, and now we've got Stinos looking to go down the inside. There's a drift there from Trunders. Wasn't able to hold on, gone into the infield, and is now going to be falling right down the back of the order. Not too sure what happened with him there. He's got to get himself back on the circuit as Vedran is going to go past Koik's Gamer into the lead as he takes the fastest lap on lap 4.
Your Stinos going for that move to get 6th place back.
Oh, it's a
so nicely there.
So Trunders has retired. Safety car deployed.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
Waits, he's in. So we go back to the tyre graph, Lee. Go back to the tyre graph, and what are they going to do? I don't think anyone's going to pit. I don't see anyone pitting really. But with the soft tyres, maybe go on to the mediums, maybe.
I think maybe some of the back runners, it would be best for them to possibly, I was going to say retire, what we're talking about.
Great words of encouragement, Lee. Great words of encouragement.
It would be for them better to pit and possibly take the risk.
Ooh, yeah, so the top 2 are pitting. Vedran and Koik's Gamer. Cali Rob is pitting as well. Big Rear is pitting as well. Is he going to go on the softs and go to the end? Are they going to do that?
I'm sorry, I just seen Cali Rob kind of go for the wee...
there's collision at the back, I think. Not too sure. Was there a collision there? Everyone's into the pit lane, apart from Waitsy.
What the hell is going on here? Right, so we've got Coyote's Gamer, Cali Rob. These guys could still race coming out the pit lane here. So we could end up seeing a wee still, I think Vedran...
no, he's not.
No.
No, he doesn't go for it. So Bigger is now on the softs. They're going to be able to go to the end. This is going to be interesting now. So it's really livened up this race, the safety car.
I agree. This is
exactly what Big Rear wanted as well, I think.
I think this works in his favour.
It does, yeah. We're going to get going on lap 7, I think. We're going to have 11 laps of racing. That'll be perfect for the soft, surely.
Oh, Kem. He's managed to move up a good few spaces there.
Right, we'll have a look at position changes. We'll have a look at position changes. 5 places for Kem. Not scored a podium this season, Lee. And the other one to make a point of, Lee, I said my phone's dead, unfortunately. Would you go into the Monday stats for me in the Discord? Because my 12 driver wins predictions, I don't think can happen. But I think we might be, if Koik's could win today, for example, I think we'd be on 11.
So, is this for most wins, you said?
Yeah. No, how many different drivers have won?
Oh, a few wins that'll make 11.
Yeah, so I'd have been 1 off.
So there's Stinos with 4. There is Apex with 3. We've got Veloce, King David, Crossfire, and Cali Rob on 2. We've got T-Pastor, Big Weir, and Vedran, and Bugs Bunny on 1.
Yeah, of course, Bugs Bunny left us very early on in the season. I think he was in a good chance for a bit of a title fight, but of course we have lost people underway. Yeah, so we're going to get going on lap 7, Lee. Stinos is also pit. He's going to surely go on the soft tyres. That's going to be exciting to see. Apex is now into the points in 9th place, so he's doing all he can to stay in 2nd place. Of course, as Veloce hasn't raced today, as long as Big Rear gets some points, as long as he gets 4 points or more, he's going to take that 3rd place and get that automatic seat for next season.
Yeah, definitely. So, what is many points is it he needs again? I forget.
He needs a win. He needs winning Apex not to score any points.
Yeah, that's for 2nd place. For 3rd place, all he needs is an 8th place.
Yeah. So, we're about to get underway. The safety car will be coming in this lap. Like magic. With Prix in the lead. And setting the pace. Keep an eye out for Cali-Rob and Big Weir on those soft tyres. They potentially have not used very much of the tyre in these first couple of laps under the safety car, so it should be quite easy for them to get to the end. And we're about to get underway. I think we are, as Coix Gamers gets underway on lap 7 in this second half of this round 20 Brazilian Grand Prix, as we see Chemjaz. Oh, there's contact between Yo-Yo and Zayek. They both are off, and in 12th and 13th. It brings Apex up a position, and Waitsy and H. Bosworth are fighting for that 9th place, with Strauss just ahead of them. Cali-Rob right on the gearbox of that Mercedes. Is he going to go for a lunge in turn 8? No. He's just backed out of it, going to be a bit more patient. And we see
between Apex and Milan. I'm checking to see if Apex finally has got any damage. Yes, he has. He has some damage to the front wing.
And that is not good news for him, but it is good news for Big Weir, as he will drop out of the points if he does have to pit. And he has got, Milan Massino's got Stinos up his inside as they go side by side through turn 15. A little bit of contact between the two of them, and some more contact again. Certainly the guy off the champion is being made to work hard for his positions, as he now goes through on Apex Finley, and Milan Massimo goes off the track. H. Bosworth now tries to go through as well, and we see Big Weir is out. Big Weir is out of the Brazilian Grand Prix. We've got another safety car deployed. His hopes of a 3rd place have been shattered.
Oh, what just happened?
I didn't catch it, unfortunately. I didn't catch it.
Oh,
maybe give him a message, see if he'll join us in the comms box for the final bit of the race, and let us know what happened. So we've got another safety car. Does that mean the medium runners are going to go on to the softs now? I think that should be the case, Lee.
Most likely. 2 moments.
Vedran is retired from the race as well. A bit of a strange one with the safety car deployed. Got Zayek in, got Apex in, H. Bosworth is in as well. So now down to even less. We've got Cali-Rob in the lead, Coix Gamer in 2nd. Chemjaz is in 3rd place, yet to score a podium this season, Lee. But potentially in his final race. As you said, though, he does have the 3-second time penalty.
But we are only... Well, have still got about 10 laps left. Sorry, 9 laps left. As the safety car... Probably do another lap, actually, I'm guessing. As you still to catch up yet.
So I think we're going to have another lap. It looks like Big Weir is really, really upset about what happened there. Just asked him if he could let us know what happened. Zayek is into the pits. Strange call. Not so sure why he's done that. He's going to be down in 11th place. I think we'll be back underway on lap 11 then. I think that will be the final stint of this race. It's certainly been a very dramatic final race. Lee?
Sorry, just give me a moment. Just messaging.
Wait to see Zayat catch up to the back of the pack. Got Cali Rob leading the field. Looks like pretty much everyone from Apex Mini backwards have got fresh tyres on their cars. A few corners to go until the race gets underway, and most likely for the final time today. H. Bosworth and Apex Friendly keep changing positions strangely. I don't know what is going on with that. Not too sure. Anyway, yep, safety car is in this lap. Hopefully Lee is back with us again.
Yep, I am here.
So Kenny Rob is going to get us back underway whenever he sees fit. It's usually about now most drivers go. It looks like it's going to be the case for Cali Rob. He does go, and there was a big queue of cars behind that all got bunched up really close together as we go down towards turn one. Cali Rob leads us away. Waitsy is on the inside. We've got some movement in the midfield. Looks like Lewis has been gobbled up. We've got another driver, a yo-yo around again at turn two. This has been a common theme for the Red Bull man. And he's down in 11th and last. And is these medium tyres, Lee, are they going to be the advantage with a few laps to go? Or are those softs just going to have enough in them to...
Oh, sorry, what a move from Zayak on Apex. Apex went a wee bit wide at turn 6. And Zayak just capitalised and went flying up the inside.
We've got Stinos right behind Chemjaz as he might go for the move at Young Cal. He does go on the brakes. It was not a move, really. Oh no! But I think Stinos was just a bit too optimistic. A virtual safety car now deployed. Stinos is round again. Did you see that, Lee? Did you catch that?
I caught the, I think I was on board with Zayak there, and I'm not sure, actually he managed to get through it unscathed. No, that's Yo-Yo, sorry. Zayak, sorry. And he gets just double stuck with Waitsy there, his teammate.
Oh dear, so he's gonna be waiting in the pits a little bit longer than expected. Stinos, who arguably, I think, Lee, we'll look back on the stream a little later on, I think he was a bit optimistic. He was just, his front wheel was alongside his rear wheel. As we get back underway to Chemjaz, just as Chemjaz was turning in, so I don't really think he really had the right to be left some space, I think he was just a bit too late. But anyway, we're back underway. Virtual safety car is ended. Fortunately, no safety car. Chemjaz is in third place. H. Bosworth, who I said he was on a guest appearance tonight, as he most likely will be in Monday next season. Looks like he might get his first podium on Monday, Lee.
Yeah, quite possible if he manages to keep this gap and possibly improve it. He could be looking at a third place. Oh yes. Bloody hell. It's quite well done of him for moving up from Tuesday into the Monday.
I was just watching Milan Massimo get ever closer to the AlphaTauri. Waits, he goes up the inside at turn 4, contact. a slight bit of wheel banging, maybe just a bit of bodywork rubbing together there as they go up towards turn 6 and turn 7 for the fight for 6th place. Lives to fight on another lap.
I think the contact there was due to a little bit of lag between the pair of them, as I was on board with Milan, and there was a little bit, but it seemed okay. Now, Kim is less than a second away from...
He's right on the cusp. I don't think he's going to get it again. No, he was just outside the 1 second gap as he went over the touch point. Yeah, he hasn't got it, unfortunately. So, needs to close up that gap. As Milan Massimo is closing out the gap to Waits, he goes left, he goes right, he goes left again up the inside of the Alpha Tauri into the Senna S. He's got the inside line for turn 2, but Waitsy is fighting back. Almost went round the outside at turn 2. He's going to get the DRS back. Milan Massimo goes defensive. He's derating as we go towards turn 4. Round the outside goes Waitsy. And looks like he gets the job done. He does, but then makes Milan Massimo crash at turn 4 at the apex of turn 4. He hasn't got himself going just yet.
Needs to get... Milan should have gave up that position there. He was not in the right. He was too far left there going into that corner. Not in the right line. And I have no idea what's happening right now. He is just sitting still on the track. You're going to have to move it. You're going to have to move it.
You're going to have to move because Cali Rob is coming.
He's going around that corner.
Oh, why? Could you message him, please? As we've got Kem inside that, inside and outside of that 1 second gap. Looks like Apex is now going to get some points today, as we've now only got 10 drivers left in this race. Unfortunately, Kem is just on the cusp of that DRS window. H. Bosworth, though, is looking like he might get that 3rd place. As we go on to lap 16, 3 laps to go in this Brazilian Grand Prix, as we make our way around turn 3 with Cali Rob. I think H. Bosworth is going to get this. See if Apex can catch up in the next 2.5 laps or so. Thanks for watching this longer stream than usual. Unfortunately for that red flag, got said 2.5 laps to go. Please keep subscribing to the channel. The aim at the end of the season, which is sort of now in a few weeks, sort of around this time, was going to be the 200 subscriber mark. We're at 220 now, so thank you very much for that. That was more than I and I think everyone else was expecting. So keep pressing that red subscribe button. It does help us a little bit, get a bit further towards our goals, and shows that people do like the content that we're bringing out, and of course the Fun League races that we try and host for everyone. So looks like we might have a fight for second lead, but that time penalty unfortunately is going to get in the way for a natural fight for that 3rd place. But H. Bosworth now got himself in that DRS window with a just over a lap to go. Lee?
Mike was muted there, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I was just busy there messaging. Yeah, everything is cool.
No worries.
So, yeah, it looks like Harry is going to manage to get this 3rd place here, possibly.
Yeah,
if he's quick enough, maybe even the 2nd place.
Maybe it is going to be close. We're going on to the last lap. Cali Rob has gone on to the final lap. We've now gone to the final lap with the second to fourth place. All of them are going to be in DRS. Now, we've got to keep an eye out for Harry here. He's going to have the lap of his life in the Ferrari as we come around Curva de Sol and on to the Retta Aposta for the final time today. I don't think Cam is really going to try and fight for this position. The only way I would expect for him to do it is in the hope that Coits gets himself a penalty. That's kind of the only reason why he would try and get that position.
Yeah. Or it could possibly happen with the battling. But we've still got one last DRS zone to go, and it'll be a run to the line. It'll be a right sprint. By the looks of it, Koyx Gamer won't have any DRS.
No, it's not going to happen. We're going to watch Cali Rob though. So, we've had almost 6 months of the third season, and the final man to win will be Cali Rob. He wins the Brazilian Grand Prix in Monday's Limitless 1. What's going to happen though? It looks like H. Bosworth's going to get the third place. Chemjaz came so close. Ah!
Oh
Chemjaz
my God.
Gets the third place. H. Bosworth I think he's gifted him that. And in his final race in Monday's Limitless 1, I think that's quite fitting. He gets his first podium of the season. Hats off to H. Bosworth. This is some sporting respect there, Lee. From I know Kem though, and Kem is not going to like that. Kem is not going to like that podium. But he gets the driver of the day as well, so I think that's fitting from Kem. And once again, thank you very much for all his help. He's going to help us set up season 4, and I think he'll stay in the Discord with us throughout season 4. So if anyone's watching, is wondering if he's leaving us entirely, he's not. But you're just not going to see him on the game for a little while. He's just going to work behind the scenes with everyone else in the free time he'll have. So there we go, Lee. 20 races done. We'll just do the final order before we talk about anything else. Cali Rob takes the win for the final race of a season 3, and that really is the final race of season 3. It's Thursdays, isn't it? Season 2. So that's it. Cali Rob wins. With Koix Gamer joining him on the podium with Chemjaz for the first time this season, and was gifted by Harry Bosworth. In 5th place it was Yo-Yo on his return. Good points for the Ukrainian. With 6th place for Waitsy. Lewis was in 7th place. Apex Finley finished in 8th. 9th place is Sayek. The champion is Stinos. The crown has to be handed over from Finley to Stinos. Now that's it. He is the reigning world champion. Milan Massimo finished in 11th after what happened on track, I think. And Vedran is 12th, 13th is Big Rear, and 14th was Trunders. So, unfortunately, ladies and gents, you're going to have a few weeks of not watching any LFR races on a Monday and Tuesday unless we show you the odd social race, but it won't be week in, week out like it has been for the last almost 6 months or 5.5 months. So, yeah, we'll be fully back towards the end of July. I think we'll have a pre-season race a week before the first round. We'll talk about that quickly, Lee. They haven't been announced, but we'll give you a little exclusive. The first race for Monday next season will be Australia. The usual norm starting for the last few years. For Tuesday, it's going to be Bahrain. As I said, we've seen the last few years as the new current norm for the inaugural race of the season, Lee. So I'm super excited for season 4. Hopefully it'll be as good or hopefully better than season 3.
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 good tracks to start on next season. So, and with the new era of the cars, it's going to be totally different, so we could see a huge mix-up with the grid, as possibly even some of the champions being slow and some of the slow guys being quick. Who knows? It could all be totally different come next season.
Yeah, it certainly can be. So that is what's really going to be exciting. We're going to have a trial process, try and wriggle, sort of round down the drivers into their days. Obviously, Thursdays just for everyone to watch, so to everyone to race in. So it's more the Monday and Tuesday that's going to have this process in place. Hopefully, we'll be closer than ever on track. For a lot of the drivers. So it's confirmed now as well. Stinos, Veloce, by the skin of his teeth, and Apex Finlay have been given an automatic seat in Monday, and Dark Stomper, BKS, and H. Bosworth have all been granted a seat for Monday. Those 6 drivers will be all paired together before the start of the season. And another just little exclusive, Stinos, if Stinos watches this season, I don't think he will, but he'll be getting the Mercedes, because of course next season the game has changed. You're going to be able to somewhat do your own pit stops or go into your own pit garage, as well as formation lap into the starting grid box. So Stinos will be in the Mercedes. He'll be at the first garage on in the pit lane. Dark Stomper is going to be in the Red Bull, have the second garage in the pit lane for being Tuesday's champion of the this last season now, just gone. And then we'll mix the other 4 drivers up with them as best we can, and then obviously the other 14 will be done at random, I think, or we'll get them to pick their own teams, and then they'll be pick their team at random. And Tuesday, it's just going to be a free-for-all. Really, I think going to have all 20 spots open, so if you want to join Tuesday and try and move your way up towards Monday for season 5, which I said is confirmed, then hopefully you'll be able to join us and get involved. So no race tomorrow. That was the final race of season 3. It was obviously last week, so check that out if you haven't already. Kem and Jason's last commentary together, it's had a lot of views so far, so thank you very much for the support on that one. Let's get it up to 200 views. It's very, very close to that mark. We're back on Thursday, as I said, with Iggy Combo and Steve, who used to be with us in season 2, so they're back on Thursday. No place like home, British Grand Prix sprint format, can't wait. And yeah, so we'll keep the running on Thursday. LSR, of course, this weekend as usual for Formula 1, so be back for that on Saturday and Sunday. It's been a pleasure bringing you these 20 races, or 19 as I did miss one, but pleasure throughout this season. I'll be back again next Monday, next season on Monday, so I'll be back again and racing in Tuesday. But as I said, thank you very much for all the support this season in season 3. It's been fantastic. Thank you very much once again to Kem. Been a real workhorse in the Discord, put a real effort into getting the league to run as smooth as ever. So a big thank you from me, and hopefully whatever he's doing in the future, he'll be happy doing it until he hopefully comes back and joins LFR at a later date. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks, Lee, for today and sort of for about half the season for joining me. It's been a long time now, Lee. 18 months or so now. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of flew in, to be honest. I haven't realised how long LFR has been going for. But yeah, it's been quite a while. We've come quite a long way, to be honest, from the start. And it's like every day we've managed to get things running smoother and smoother each time.
Yeah, it has certainly got a lot better. Anyway, as I said, thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone for all your support. You might see me in a commentary between now and F122, but if not, we'll see you for the new era of F1 on the game, a new era hopefully for LFR as we go into Season 4 and Season 3 for next season, then Season 5 and onwards hopefully from next year. So keep an eye out for whatever uploads and streams that we bring out for the next few weeks over the summer until we start at the end of July. But thank you very much. Please make sure to keep liking and subscribing to the channel and videos, and as I just sneezed there, thank you very much for joining us for this final race of the season. Until next time, it's goodbye from me and from Lee.